Hi. We interrupt our cleaning of the Lego room to bring you live. Well, not live. It'll be sometime next week. I'm recording this on the weekend. Uh, uh, a Dave set review, not an official good set review. Um, because I liked it. I really did. Set 60430. This one. And again, I seem to be buying small sets of series that I might like just to see if I like them. Interstellar Starship. This was and is a very good set for the smallness of it and the completeness of it and what it's trying to do. It is actually, I really enjoyed building it. I'm going to say that. I really enjoyed building it. And it's a good looking set, and it wasn't that expensive. The instructions are pretty easy to follow, blah, blah, blah. Minifig's cool. Here's the minifig. I'm sure they have a name. I don't know. I didn't go online and find it. And I was really worried about the backpacks because, again, Classic Space had the air tanks in the back. This is a nice little backpack for these guys. And, of course, there's a million people who have all these space, Lego space sets now, these new ones, and done tons of reviews. So you probably know everything more than I do because, again, I don't pay any attention because I don't want to. I don't need to. but I like this one. I like it. I like the inexpensive part, and I like the minifig, and I like the ship, and I like everything about it. There are a few deficiencies that we'll talk about in a second, but what we're going to talk about first is it's a cool looking spaceship. It really is. It does remind me of this guy. I should have brought that already. The building style. And whatever, this one's a little more complicated. Of course, it's based on the movie. This one is, I would say, comparable in building, except a lot easier than this one. Some snotting techniques in it, like to put the angles on there or whatever. But overall, it's just bricks on top of bricks, plates on top of bricks, plates on top of plates. Whereas some of this stuff is pretty, got the angles and stuff. This thing has some of the angles, just by using the hinge brick, to get the angles, which they do a lot, and I don't mind that at all. So we'll talk about the quick deficiencies. There are two-ish deficiencies on this one. The first one is the minifig sits inside the cockpit there and basically has to lay down. This is the same problem I had with Life on, no, it wasn't Life on Mars, Mars missions, whatever. The little white flyer where the guy was basically laying right down and he had no controls. So this one has a really nice control panel on it, but as you can see, the minifig is laying right back down. I like them sitting, not laying. So that's deficiency one. Deficiency two is that the minifig does come with this handy dandy. It could be a drone or it could be a jetpack on the back. Because you can, and there's a picture in the instructions for it. The minifig, oops, let me take off his helmet. The minifig has the this little jetpack on his back like that, right there, and also you got this minifig with a jet flying around like Nighthawk or whoever from Falcon, Winter Soldier. Cool concept. And even the little battery indicator on the bottom, which is just awesome. Cool concept, really nice. There's no room to store this little jetpack on the ship itself. There isn't. And if this guy's going to go interstellar to various places, he's going to have to take his jetpack with him. And there's absolutely no place that I can see where it gets stored, which I think is a deficiency. It's a small deficiency, but a deficiency nevertheless. The other thing is, and I mentioned this on so many occasions, zero landing gear, none on the bottom. The bottom is singularly, again, uninspired, just like many ships. And this is on purpose because they don't want to put any effort into making the bottom cool. Top's cool. Look at all that stuff. Look at the printed stuff, the logo. Oh, love that logo. It's a good logo. It's reminiscent of something else, but and the really cool gimmick is that you press this button here and the bottom pops open like that. I guess that's for hyper jump speed, whatever. So and it's a pretty easy mechanism to open it. What I did appreciate about the actual mechanism is, in order to make this mechanism work pretty much 100% of the time, and you don't have to worry about orientations of it, they used the 1x2 45-degree roof slope pieces that are all angled, so it comes to a point. So no matter which way you put this little piece in, it's gonna work. So they didn't make no fuss, no muss. So that's cool. Even these little flaps up here are cool. I like. There's nothing really wrong with this set, considering the smallness of it and how cool pieces are in it and blah blah blah. Landing gear would be a deficiency, and a place to keep the drone / rocket pack. That's a really small deficiency. Landing gear, it's just my bane. So eliminating my usual bane of classic space sets, or any space sets that put no effort into landing gear, which happened a lot across all themes, or minimal landing gear or ugly landing gear, but this one has none. I can't complain about this at all. It's a good set. It's a good set for a good price, and it has, as I say, lots of really cool pieces in it. They put there's hardly any basic plates or bricks in this thing. It's all modified plates, modified bricks, wing plates, cool colors. I like those. I will say this will be in my layout for the next show. Whether it stays there remains to be seen, but I like this one so much. Like, I had 2 or 3 layouts where I had this guy in there. You can actually see the video. But he's not. He's up here now, taking up space on my shelf as a display piece. But I think this guy, just because it's new and I like this guy, he's going to be in the layout for a while. I think I'm going to try anyway. So yeah, a quick review. Wow. How many pieces? 240 pieces. So, it's not too. I don't know what the price point was. It wasn't that expensive. It was like the one of the cheapest ones I could buy. We were at the Lego store on a couple weeks. I didn't buy it last dinner either. I bought it the dinner before and just never built it. So I got this in February. I never got around to building it because I'd been busy sorting my room out, and I found it and I said, I'm going to put this thing together. So yeah, that's it. 7-minute video about a nice review. It is, in the end, it looks cool, builds cool, the mechanism is cool, minifig's cool, backpack is cool. Like, for the limited number of pieces, this is a really cool backpack. There's nothing really not good about this set beyond my standard bane of landing gear. So yeah, that's it. That's all. I don't think I need to talk about this thing anymore. I don't want to stretch this out to 30 minutes again. You guys get a nice short video for a change. So that's it. That's all. My set review of 60430. Thumbs up from me. Good classic space set. Well, new classic space set. I'll talk to you soon.